Early blind walking intervention outcomes for Vinnie and Rhyann. Two children born blind 2 years apart with the same diagnosis, septo-optic dysplasia, optic nerve hypoplasia. Neither of them has a motor impairment. They're asked to walk down an aisle between two sets of chairs. On the right, Vinnie, age 2. He's been wearing that pediatric belt cane since he was 11 months old. And Rhyann, age 3, is using a gait trainer as her mother holds her long cane and steers her. Vinnie's success and Rhyann's delay in walking are due to the choice their early intervention professionals made from the start. Rhyann was born blind 2 years after the pediatric belt cane was invented, and she's on target at 8 months, but she's also showing some red flags. She's not bearing weight in a weight-bearing toy, and she's mostly sitting down, which is another red flag. Although there is nothing physically wrong with her, at 15 months, walking with assistance holding on, that's a 3-month walking delay. She should be able to walk without holding on. Her therapy consists of being pushed and pulled to walk, when, where, and how, the adult says. A method favored by physical therapists working with children who have motor impairments. Her walking is impaired due to her blind walking impairment. She cannot see for balance, protection, or information. The physical therapists have treated it like a motor impairment. The only recognized tool for a sensory impairment is a long cane or a push toy, neither of which have provided her with the consistent protection and information she needs as a blind child learning to walk and balance non-visually. And she's introduced to the long cane with no clear expectations for its use. As Rhyann turns 2, Vinnie was born with optic nerve hypoplasia, completely blind. At 11 months, his motor is on target. He can walk with 2 hands held, but this provides no path protection or information. When he uses a toy, he has occasional path protection, which he can also get when he's being held by his mother and carried around.
There it is.
However, what has been happening more frequently is he's been sitting down, and that's of concern to his orientation mobility specialist. He got 3 white canes on his first birthday. He got a miniature adult long cane and a toy long cane for his stuffed puppy doll, and he got a pediatric belt cane. His grandmother posted a 1-month pediatric belt cane update set to music.
So great.
Unlike the long cane, the pediatric belt cane provides a full cane arc that is worn about the waist. Toddlers can focus on the business of learning how to walk and get tactile support, protection, and information. Touch is a blind child's strongest sense. And that's why the pediatric belt cane allows him to touch his world in a way that makes sense to him
Are you all finished?
for walking.
Do you want to be done? Let's click this side and this side. And we're ready
Since
to go.
starting his belt cane journey, he has not missed a motor milestone.
You are such a
It's been a lot of advice and help and intervention to get the family to adopt using it all the time and everywhere. But it has paid off, for Vinnie is now a curious 20-month-old learning about stairs.
maybe 5.
Yeah. Okay, so lift your cane up, Vinnie.
Up more. Up. Low. Straight up.
This is like amazing.
Up. That's the last one. It's on the carpet. Good job.
Wow.
We have to tell him one more time.
Vinnie's family and O&M specialist shared their excitement at the Pendel AER conference in 2023.
Talking is that he's now requesting his belt cane We took him on an Easter Bunny train ride on the Strasbourg train. We didn't have his belt cane on him because we were sitting in train seats and, you know, the train is rocking and stuff. He asked for his belt cane. He started saying, belt cane, and we were like, okay. We put his belt cane on him. He jumped off of the seat and started walking up and down the aisles on a moving train. And that was pretty exciting. But he will ask for his belt cane now, which is really awesome.
And our goal is that he always has it.
Yes.
So that he always has the ability to get up and move.
Yes. Yep.
Up and down the aisle. Where is the aisle?
Meanwhile, Ryan's second birthday has come and gone, and there's no further improvement in her daily physical activity. The choice of mobility devices has remained long cane, gait trainer, guiding hand, or nothing. Early therapy has not improved her interest in walking. Instead, she mostly sits and gets intermittent practice 1 to 2 hours a day.
Good sitting. Were you all done? Good job.
You gonna find your cane again? You're taking a break?
Rhyann has learned that walking is for special occasions only, and walking is safer when provided with a guiding hand. And now she's 3 years old. Rhyann does not show any competence at the long cane technique for safe mobility. She is demonstrating the ability to hold it and perhaps get some orientation and information wherever the ball is touching. However, her walking is still very wide-based.
Good catch. Push in front. Push your cane. Push. Good job. Push.
Her left hand is held at high guard position. She shuffles and waddles and walks very slowly and is unbalanced. Her mom explains, now that she is walking, next is to learn to use her cane to safely get around. Vinnie has been using a safety-first mobility approach to walking. Watch as he expertly locates the clear path using only the tactile feedback he receives from his belted white cane. And at present day, Rhyann is now 6 years old. And let's check in on her at the fashion show. All her life, Rhyann's walking has been saved for special occasions. She now simply waits at the wall for her helping hand to come and guide her. The combined use of the gait trainer and long cane did not result in the achievement of independent walking outcomes at age 6. She walks down this fashion runway more dependent on her mother than she was at age 3, and still unable to correctly swing her long cane for safety. The confusion over how to treat blind walking is to blame. It does require a sensory tool, but it requires one that's easy for the student to use. At 6, her left hand is held at high guard position. She shuffles and waddles and walks very slowly.
Just ask her teacher. She'll come so far this year now. We've got a future Braille challenge competitor here.
The long cane is still the wrong assistive safety device for her motor and intellectual skills. Congenitally blind and mobility visually impaired children can now have an easy access to the white cane arc, because if you cannot see the way, you can feel your way. And that makes all the difference.